Welcome, students.
Today we are going to learn lesson number 6, classification of plants from subject science and technology part 2, video number 1. But before moving forward, let us revise how all the organisms are classified. All the organisms are classified into 5 kingdoms. This system of classification was proposed by the scientist Whittaker. He classified the organisms based on type of the cells of which organisms comprised, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic. All prokaryotic organisms are included in the kingdom Monera. Example, bacteria. Eukaryotic organisms further divided into two types depending on number of cells of which they comprised, that is unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms forms kingdom Protista, example amoeba and euglena. Again, multicellular organisms differ whether they have cell wall or they do not have cell wall. Examples of organisms having cell wall are the kingdom Plantae and fungi. Plantae kingdom includes all the phototrophic organisms, example all green plants, while fungi kingdom includes all heterotrophic organisms, example mucor. And multicellular organisms without cell wall forms kingdom Animalia, examples human being, cat, dogs, etc. Now we'll look upon the basis for classification of kingdom Plantae. The plants can be classified by considering the following criteria: whether there is a presence or absence of organs in the body, whether there is a presence or absence of separate conducting tissues for conduction of food and water, whether the plant bears seeds or not. If yes, then it is enclosed in a fruit or not, and then based upon the number of cotyledons in the seeds. Taking all these points into consideration, kingdom Plantae is broadly categorized into two categories, cryptogamy and phanerogamy. Cryptogamy includes all the non-flowering plants and phanerogamy includes all the flowering plants. Depending on different characteristics they shows, cryptogamy is divided into three subdivisions: Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta, while phanerogamy is subdivided into gymnosperms and angiosperms, depending on whether seeds are enclosed inside the fruit or not. Angiosperms are further divided into two types, monocot and dicot, depending on number of cotyledons in the seeds. Example of monocot, wheat or maize. Example of dicot, tamarind or groundnut. Further, we'll look each of the divisions in detail by studying their characteristics and examples. We move ahead with description of cryptogams. These all plants reproduces by spore formation. They are called cryptogams as their reproductive organs cannot be seen. The first division under cryptogamy is Thallophyta. The green fiber in the water is Thallophyta, which we can observe under compound microscope. What are the characteristics of Thallophyta? These plants grow mainly in water, that is fresh as well as saline water. They do not have the specific body parts like roots, stem, leaves and flowers, but these are autotrophic due to presence of chloroplast, which is called algae, for example Spirogyra, Ulva and Chara. They may be unicellular or multicellular, microscopic or macroscopic in nature. Their body is soft and fiber-like. Fungi like yeast and molds are also included in this group. The second division of cryptogamy is Bryophyta. The green, soft, lush on the rocks is the Bryophyta. Simply using the magnifying lens, one can observe the Bryophyta. The characteristics of bryophytes are as follows. This group of plants is called amphibians of plant kingdom as they grow in moist soil but need water for reproduction. These are thyroid. It means their body does not have the specific body organs. These are multicellular and autotrophic in nature. They reproduces by the spore formation. Body structure of these plants is a flat, ribbon-like long without the true roots, stem and leaves. They have stem-like or leaf-like parts and root-like rhizoids. They do not have the specific tissues for conduction of food and water. Example, moss, markensia and rixia. Next, we are going to learn third division of cryptogamy, that is pteridophyta. You might have seen such ornamental plants in the garden. These are the ferns which belongs to the pteridophyta. Let us see what are the characteristics of the fern or the pteridophyta. They have well developed roots, stem and leaves and separate tissues for conduction of food and water, but they do not bear the fruits and the flowers. They reproduces asexually with the help of spores which are present along the backside of the leaves as you can see in the figure, and sexually they reproduces by the zygote formation. Example, Nephrolipis, Marsilia and Lycopodium.
Thank you.